Hello, passenger. Welcome. I am Dot, and I will be your Android assistant today. Are you here for the memory wash retrieval session? Okay. Perfect. Just to begin, I'm going to scan your neural chip so that I can access your biological information as well as your recent mission you just returned from. Thank you. All right, I'm going to take this scanning device and scan it right in front of your eyes for just a few moments. You can just sit back and relax. Okay? Perfect. Initiating. Neural scan complete. Let me go ahead and analyze this information. All of the data has been downloaded. I'm just going to send it to myself. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look. Alrighty. Let's just review this information. Okay. Did you just return from a mission to Colony Zor Lani? Alright, and how long was your stay on this planet? I see. Okay. Was your mission accomplished? Did you experience any type of mental or physical duress during your recent mission? So there was no type of injury that occurred, but I see a substantial amount of mental duress, anxiety, stress levels, cortisol levels were registered much higher than the average for your self. Okay, I see. Was there a specific event that triggered this mental duress? Okay, I am seeing that. So you and your team encountered an unexpected extraterrestrial entity of unknown origin that presented itself in a hostile manner and attempted to attack your team. Okay, you managed to neutralize this entity and capture it for study aboard our ship. However, the fear levels were extremely high given the unexpected nature of this encounter. This species has not been known to you and your team of scientists before traveling to this colony. So this presented a obviously imbalance to the safety of the mission and caused the substantial amount of mental duress. Okay. Have you experienced a stressful mission of a dangerous nature like this before? Let's go ahead and look in the log from the previous 20 years. Seems there was an event approximately 12 years ago on a trip to planet Mesontirus. That one's hard to pronounce. Right. Okay. And did you receive any type of psychological treatment after this incident? Alright, so it seems that it was recommended by your ship therapist to come here to receive the memory wash retrieval session based on the extreme nature of this recent encounter and the toll it took on you. It seems recommended that you do the memory wash session before you attempt to go on your next mission, which is calculated to be exactly 28 days from now. Is that correct? Okay. Alrighty. Thank you for confirming that information. It's just a necessary liability to make sure that the scans are fully accurate based on your own neural perception of what has happened. Okay? So, since you were recommended to come here, I am going to have to do an analysis of the incident and measure what I should essentially wash away or erase from your neural cortex and your cyber chip. Now, it's recommended that you keep the data about the incident because you need this information to know that these entities are present on the planet that you just returned from. So I will not be erasing the facts of what happened. This memory wash is more to erase or to absorb essentially and wash away the trauma that occurred. So I will be removing, retrieving, and washing away the trauma that currently lives within your cellular body in order that it does not cause you any type of physical ailment or more mental duress. I'm sure, have you been having issues with sleeping since you've returned? Right. So insomnia is a huge issue sometimes when scientists like yourself return from these missions. We want to make sure that you sleep soundly. So that's what we'll be doing today. I won't be erasing the full memory, just retrieving the trauma, the stress, the fear associated with this recent voyage that you went on. Does that all sound okay to you? Okay. We can move on then. Thank you. Now, this device has been constructed with nanotechnology within the liquid component of the device. So what I'm going to do is once again scan this around your cerebral cortex. And that is going to start to absorb like a magnet and attach to the trauma that you recently experienced. I have to just program it first with the exact dates and temporal coordinates to make sure that it only absorbs the trauma from this recent event. That we're only going to just remove the trauma from the recent event. I just need to apply the data, date, time, coordinates from that. Okay. Do you have any questions or concerns? No, it's a pretty simple procedure. It shouldn't take too long. And the only type of side effects, as you just asked about, that you may experience would be fatigue. So you'll probably sleep a substantial amount tonight, more than you usually would on average. Well, I agree that's not a bad thing, right? Who couldn't use more sleep? Although I am an android, so I do not have this biological necessity. However, I have been programmed with a human understanding of what sleep means and what it's like to not get enough of it, and how this can harm human beings, such as yourself. Okay. Scanning. All right. Complete. All right. The coordinates have been put in of the exact time frame that we will be absorbing the trauma from. You should feel much lighter and at ease after this is complete. It's essentially a metaphorical weight off your shoulders, so to speak. Okay. You can either keep your eyes open or closed, or you can focus on the movement of the liquid in this memory wash device. Okay, perfect. There you go. Just focus on the essence of the blue and pink liquid drops. Like an hourglass, they move, gently accessing the memories that we wish to retrieve. There we go. Just focus. Allowing the device to gently alleviate and remove any stress or trauma that you recently experienced on your mission. Feel the stress and toxic emotions just wash away. Like your whole self is under the tides of the ocean. You can feel safe and at ease as this works too. Put your mind at rest. Put your mind at rest. Put your mind in a peaceful and serene-like state of being. Put your mind in a serene and peaceful state of being. State of being. Peaceful and serene. State of being. Wash. Wash. Wash it away. Wash. Wash. Wash it away. We don't need to hold on to these feelings of fear. Let this wash away all of that toxicity. Wash away all of that toxicity behind you. You're doing very good. Very fine. Let me go ahead and take a look and see. I can visually see if your aura has changed colors to signify that the wash has taken effect and how much longer we'll need to do this. Okay. Your vibrational frequencies literally permeate at a different parameter after the fear associated with the event has been removed using this device. Think of it like a car wash of the mind. I'm sure you heard of the car wash that used to exist on Earth back when your kind still lived there. Well, you would have known this from your history lessons, but essentially it was a place where humans would take the vehicle called a car that would drive them around on Earth. They would take it to the car wash and go through a machine that would wash and clean the exterior of their car to make sure it looked shiny and brand new. It could be essentially deemed as a relaxing experience. So think of this as the car wash on a cognitive level, on a digital cognitive, floating, and analyzing. Okay, just a bit more should be good. Focus on the liquid bubbles. Liquid bubbles. There we go. Wonderful. Alright. Yes. Memory wash session complete. Perfect. Alright. Now that we've been through the washing component of this session, we're going to complete it by doing an essential polishing of your energetic frequency to make sure that everything is balanced and aligned between your biological makeup and your cyber chip components. Okay. I need to use this. I'm just going to scan for a moment. Okay. Okay. This device allows me to detect any type of, essentially, any type of errors that may have occurred just now in the wash. It will allow me to see if anything was undetected that we did not manage to retrieve, and which I will have to retrieve using another method. Looks like 98% of the memory trauma was removed. However, I'm just going to have to do a little bit more work to retrieve those last little bits. Okay, let me just download this into my system here. Alrighty. See here. Yes. This is the tool that I will use to complete this procedure. It is a brush, also created using nanite technology. I'm going to brush it all around you, and it is going to remove those last bits of the trauma memory that I could not retrieve during the wash. It is a very pleasant experience, I've been told, by other human passengers upon doing this previously. Just want to fully initiate this. Alrighty. Let me remove the protective cover. Make sure I can see, yes, those tiny little microparticles of memories. I'm just going to, like I said, feel a slight ticklish feeling against your skin. That is completely normal. Just right up here. Okay, good. Successfully remove those last bits of memory dust there with this wonderful brush. Memory wash retrieval session complete. How are you feeling? Yes, you should definitely be experiencing those immediate effects of relief. But after you rest and sleep and wake up tomorrow, you'll be feeling the full effects of this session today. I am so glad to hear that it was successful. Now you can rest up before your next mission, which I hope will be a less stressful one, obviously. Was there anything else I could help you with today? Okay. Well, thank you so much. It has been my pleasure. And hopefully I won't see you again too soon. Unless it's just for a routine exam of your cyber chip, that is, since I do that as well. Okay. Have a wonderful day yourself. Bye-bye. Data log of session downloaded. Sent. Finalized. Okay. On to the next one.